another exciting, heart-pounding, show-stopping session of Space Rangers 2 in space. On Planet Grunwald, they're not playing the appropriate human music because why would they do such a thing? We've completed a mission. The last mission that we did was you delighting everyone with your emissary capabilities as you successfully and skillfully navigated the treacherous waters of diplomacy with a Malak prince and his bride.
It was pretty intense, that whole diplomacy bullshit, where I accidentally gave the prince the wrong gift, but he was, well, he and his wife were so just chuffed with the backpack I gave their sons.
Yes. Say backpack. So, yes, we have to go get paid. That's pretty cool. Have full charisma, courtesy of our Dumbo hole here. And we're a seasoned skipper. That's pretty cool. Our micro-level shield generator has taken some damage. I'm not really caring about increasing my technology skill, which would have equipment wear out slower because I make so much money. Pretty fun. So I guess our first objective... Oh, now you start the music, you motherfuckers. Guess our first objective is, let's get paid! Planet Ornalish and the Zerg system. That's there.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. We have the fast engine in. Oh boy, I could increase my charisma!
Start getting like just bizarrely high payouts or something.
I'm pretty sure the effect is capped when the thing is full, but I can increase it because there might be a day when I no longer have the Dumbo hull.
What a sad day that will be. Unless we have one of those huge capital ships.
I don't think we can get those, but what the fuck?
Darn it, don't ruin my dreams.
Your dreams. What? Urgent news, the Thunder military base is planning on attacking the Akhara system. That sounds like a thing that they can do. Excellent work, Grimith. And lethal. Really lethal. We have already received a notification of the coming visit of the Malak diplomats. The preparations for a grand reception are in full swing. You have honestly earned your fee of a shit ton, which, by the way, has already been transferred to your account. If by any chance you feel that you want to once again test your luck in diplomacy, please be our guest. And if not, just drop by. I want to test my luck in diplomacy again. Ha! Ranger Grimith, a loose game tournament will soon take place on planet Enderon in the Alios system. Winners in this game are highly esteemed among us, the Thayans, and get the honorary lifelong Aluni title. Unfortunately, our planet's representative won't be able to take place in the tournament because of his sudden illness. We consider you intelligent enough to participate in the tournament as our representative. Good, you caught Lethal at the start, before he gets tired. If you manage to become a loony, you will get a fee in the amount of... That's gotta be bigger! Bigger! That's only 5 digits, though. You guys are slacking off. But note that you should be on Enderon by that point in time. We can do it! We opened up with a tech base!
Yes, we continue our voyage as the universe's temp. Whenever you have someone out sick, call Grimith. The pirate extraordinaire to be your temp.
Yes, and Grimith will call Lethal.
Yes, you're the temp agency and I'm the actual temp.
Yes. They're like, can we just, like, get past the middleman? No! I need to get my cut. Alley off. Alright, let's go! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
It's Tex Quest!
No, asteroid! Ah! No other asteroid! Yes, music. Intensity. There are 29 days left to complete the mission. Complete the mission.
Alright, I'll become an loony. Don't be such a drama queen, Jesus.
You have the rare chance of receiving an honorary Feyan rank of Eloni. Eloni, okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. To accomplish, it's like I don't know how to pronounce words that aren't in my language. To accomplish this, you must win the local Elus tournament, where you must elude the Feyans for 72 hours or they will kill you.
Holy shit.
The tournament aroused a great boom. We're off to a great start. In spite of the fact that Elus was not so very popular among other races except for the Feyans. You checked in as a participant in the tournament and went to the hotel. After shower, you decided to think over your next steps.
Alright, we could just have a rest, or we could go to the bar. Well, let's go to the bar. That seems more interesting than just going to fuck to sleep.
You came down to the bar and were deciding what to order when somebody called you by name. Lethal! You turned around and saw a man of average height with dark hair and glasses standing in front of you. You were surprised to recognize Max, your former classmate, in him. After shaking hands, you asked, Max, by what chance are you here? You know I'm working on the doctorate thesis, Elus and its influence on Fey culture, he answered. Tomorrow's tournament is just a huge pile of invaluable material for me. A huge pile of invaluable material, not a huge pile of shit. Got it. This is interesting, you said. Tell me about it. With pleasure. You know the rules of the game have been changing through the ages, but the basis remained the same. From the further conversation with Max, you found out the following information. 8 figures are used in Elus game. They differ in color, blue and yellow, size, small and big, and type, lozenges and circles. Before the beginning of each round, they set some rule, according to which the players will choose figures during the round to dispose them in line, but the players don't know this rule. In the beginning, computer disposes 3 figures in line. The first one is chosen occasionally, and the remaining 2 to... This translation. Okay. First one is chosen, perhaps randomly, and the remaining 2 satisfy the rule that you don't know, that the people managing and overseeing the tournament pick. And so the player chooses one of the offered figures. If this figure satisfies the rule, then it is disposed in the end of the line. If not, the player gets a penalty. So you have all of your figures to choose of, and you need to follow the pattern that the line establishes, I guess. Mm-hmm. Only one of all offered figures satisfies the rule. The round is over when there is a line of 8 figures. If the player makes 4 errors per 1 round, he is disqualified. The tournament consists of 3 rounds. The player with the minimum aggregate number of penalties after the total 3 rounds become a loonies.
Man, this sounds complicated as fuck. Also, I'm enamored by the way we recognized Max inside this man, like he's one of those little aliens from Men in Black.
Yes.
Who's actually, like, riding in an exoskeleton.
There was that. You want an example of the rules?
Sure, why not?
No problem, Max said. Choose a figure of the same color as the last one in the line. Choose a figure of a different color. If the last figure is yellow, choose a big figure. If not, choose a small one. If the last figure is big, choose a lozenge. If not, choose a blue figure. If the last figure is a lozenge, choose a blue figure. If not, choose a figure of the same size. Aha, so you interrupted. So my choice of the next figure depends on the last figure in the line only, doesn't it? That's right, your interlocutor said. So to win, I must nick the rule. Are you a participant in the tournament, Mass asked? Yes, you answered. Strike me pink! I would never have thought, he was astonished. As far as I remember, you constantly confounded the dividend with the divisor at school. But you know you'll have to nick the rule several times. There are 3 rounds in the tournament, and each rule becomes trickier. Okay, Max. Well, glad to see you found yourself a new host body.
We'll be on our way.
Yes. In the morning, you came to the championship place and went quickly through the checking procedure, the aim of which was to detect electronic devices that could interfere with the computer work. Then you sat at the table with your name on it. The computer that was sitting on the table said, "Welcome, Lethal. Wait a moment." In about 10 minutes, the rest of the tables were occupied as well. You ran an eye over your opponents. Most of them were Feyan, but you also noticed a couple of human faces. And a Malak. Just kidding. The tournament began. One of the referees came to you, opened up an envelope with the superscription, "The set of rules for the first round," took out a disc, and inserted it into the computer. Begin, he said. There is a line of figures in front of you. There is a number of figures in the lower part of the screen, including those you need to choose. Which figure will you choose? The order of figures is a big blue circle, a small yellow circle, and then big blue lozenge.
Okay. So it looks like it's going back and forth between big blue and small yellow, huh? So perhaps small yellow lozenge would be the answer? I didn't even look at the choices, but there it is, small yellow lozenge.
Yes, 2 of these options are already in the order of figures, and the only thing that's different is the thing that you just thought of.
There you go.
You made the right choice, and the figure moved to the end of the line. What is next, I wonder, you thought? Next.
Okay, now I get to keep going, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we can't use those ones again. We'd have to go... Well, we couldn't go big... Couldn't go big yellow. We'd have to go big blue again, but we don't... Well, we could go big yellow circle. Technically. It's either that or small... Well... It's hard to say. The rules on this one are a bit more complex. I'm going to go with, what was it? Big yellow...
See, the rule is the same one throughout the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just need to not get the bad one, or...
Like the rule might be, after every big one, place a small one.
Ah, gotcha. So it may not have to do with the alternating at all.
And like after every small one, place a big one. Like it might not be alternating in color rule, it might be alternating in size rule.
Alright. We're gonna go with the assumption that we're swapping sizes, and then every 2 we're swapping the shape. There you go. So we'll go with a big yellow circle.
You made the right choice, and the figure moved to the end of the line. What is next, I wonder?
Okay, small blue circle, is that on there?
That small blue circle, that is correct, that's on there.
Alright, let's do that.
You made the right choice. What is next?
Alright, well, we're gonna have to go with a big blue lozenge then, aren't we? Or we already had that on there.
Right. Your options are small yellow circle, big yellow lozenge, and small yellow lozenge.
Okay, that would make sense then. Big yellow lozenge.
That's the right choice.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
Alright. Well, then we'll have to have a small blue lozenge? No, we don't have that one on there. So, small... There's only one small option.
There's only one small option, which if the rule is alternate between sizes, then would be...
Which it appears to be from what I'm saying. So, yeah, let's go with the small yellow circle.
That's correct. No more place in the line, the computer announced. Excellent! And what was the rule? The rule said choose a figure of the other size. The score table appeared on the screen.
Let's see.
We have no errors, so that's good.
Okay. I mean, a bunch of other people have 0 errors as well. It's actually pretty darn close at this point.
Yes. You got through to the second round, the computer announced. It wasn't that difficult, you thought, sitting in the bar and waiting for the second round.
I'm sure the next round will be a bit of a, jump.
I love how the fucking...
I
the
know.
table is fucked up. Thank you, Associate Professor Agaric and Claude.
One's an associate and one's an assistant.
Oh, well, look at you reading things.
Hey, they're the same amount of characters and they begin with ass. It's not your fault.
No, it is. Look at you. You can't ever complain about your broadcast quality that you get from me again. After you went through the electronic devices checking procedure again, you sat at your table and waited till the referee came and inserted the new disc into the computer. Let's do it, you said to yourself. Okay, so we have a big yellow lozenge, a small yellow circle, and a small blue circle. And our options are big yellow lozenge, small blue lozenge, big yellow circle. Where's the pattern?
Alright, let's take a look. It's not an easy swap between the first and the second this time. Looks like we need to perhaps alternate between, Nah, probably not. I was going to say alternate between the colors and the sizes. Since it went from big yellow, small yellow. If I was going to guess, I'd say it would be a big blue lozenge. Do we have that? No, we don't, so I'm wrong. It's good. We can learn.
Right. Our options are a big yellow lozenge, which means
Which is already on there.
You would repeat the first one. You
Yeah.
have a small blue lozenge, which would basically just change the shape, and then a big yellow circle, which would change color and shape.
Would it change the shape?
It would change size.
Yep. The rule could be don't have two of the same sizes two in a row. Or maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe don't have anything two in a row. But that's why I tried before. And you can't have a big blue lozenge because it ain't there. So, we'll go with the assumption that we won't have two sizes in a row. So I think we'll go with the big yellow circle. Or maybe it's alternating between colors. Man, there's so many ways it could go. We'll go with that option 3, though.
Okay. This is your first error in this round.
Okay. Well, we already know it can't be the,
Big yellow circle, or that's what you chose.
Yep. And it can't be the big yellow lozenge, because that'd be a repeat. Pretty sure you can't have repeats in this game. Although I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. We'll go with the first option.
Okay. So, big yellow lozenge, small yellow circle, small blue circle, small blue lozenge. Now we continue trying to figure out what the rule is. We have a big blue circle, a small blue lozenge, or a big yellow circle.
Alright, I want to make it yellow. Let's try the big yellow circle.
Okay. That's the right choice.
Okay. It appears that we want to alternate the color every 2 rounds. So we'll want to yellow something here. It doesn't matter which one it is. We could probably do the first or the second one. So let's go with the first.
Okay. That is your second error.
Okay. Why didn't it like the small choice then? Perhaps it wants that to be alternated every 3. Well, let's go with big yellows. Well, big yellow circle's already on there. What does it mean? Okay, well, big blue circle then?
That's the right choice.
Okay, well, the only pattern I'm seeing now is lozenge, circle, circle, lozenge, circle, circle. That's what I'm seeing here.
Right, but since there's 2 lozenge options in the bottom left, like, I don't know what the rule is, so I don't have any sort of advice here.
I know. That's the only pattern I could see. It could also be every 3 on 3 sizes. So, we're gonna go with the lozenge idea.
Well, from my understanding of what Max said, like, all of your rules determining factors is based only on the last shape that you got, which is big blue circle.
That's true, he did say that. I even have that screenshot. Let's see. Well, if it's only based on the last one, what was the difference?
Let's see here. Looking from, say, the first to the second, they changed sizes.
Aye.
So the second to third, they changed colors. And then from the third to the fourth, they changed shape. And then from there, they changed everything. And then they changed color. And maybe they'll change... There's no big ones. Maybe they'll change size?
I think it has to... Well, what I'm seeing here is maybe it can't change more than 2 fields. We have the first one, it changes 2 fields, the first and the last. Then we have the second match, it only changes the middle field. Then we have the second one, it only changes the third field. After that, we have one that changes...
Every field.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense. Okay.
These fans, man.
What you want to match. Because everything changed on round 5. Every single goddamn thing.
What is the rule?
Maybe there's... I was going to say, does this rule have goddamn if statements? You know, it could.
Well, I'm pretty sure the game does inform the rule, like it would at the end of the first round. It'll inform the rule at the end of the second, so we'll have an idea of what kind of crazy rules this thing can have. Better than what Max gave us.
Alright, we're... Big blue circle. What are our choices? Small yellow circle?
All small.
Okay, well, that makes that choice easy. Small yellow lozenge, small blue lozenge. That's right, music. Small blue lozenge. Let's go with number 1.
Number 1. That is your third error in this round. Any more errors and you will be disqualified.
Well, fuck you two. Just go with the first answer.
This is your 4th error. Computer
Okay,
announced.
well, what was the rule?
The referee approached you and said, "This is your 4th error in the round. 4th is misspelled. According to tournament rules, you were disqualified. How did it come that you got into the list of participants at all? Please tell me what the rule was. If the last figure is a circle, choose a blue figure. If not, choose a yellow one."
Ah, so there were F statements. Lethal knew. Lethal's also gonna go ahead and make
Motherfucking programmer.
I had a feeling it was something a bit more complex. Alright, well.
On the way to the ship, all your thoughts were concentrated on 2 things. The first thing was that you should have paid more attention to your intellectual development at school. The second one was money that you'll never get on Ornalish. And only after settling yourself in the pilot seat, you said to yourself, "It's alright, Lethal. It's just not your day today. Your luck is out, but this is not the reason to get upset. Probably you'll have better luck next time."
I was gonna say, there's no reason to get upset. Let's just jump in the time machine while flipping the birds.
Would you like to return in time?
Flipping the birds. Too bad we don't have a webcam up. And we'll just have a rest. We know what the rules are now. Hopefully it doesn't change for reasons. Alright, we knew that this one was just swapping the size, wasn't it?
I mean, they could do different rules.
Man, that would be asinine. Let's just assume they don't. We'll go with the, yeah, small yellow lozenge. Okay, good. Now, big blue lozenge.
Big blue? There's no big blue lozenge.
Oh, well, big yellow circle then. Alright. And then, of course, small... We don't have small yellow circle on there, right? No, we do. So we'll go with the small
blue circle.
Yep. There are some things that make it so you have to pay attention. Alright, we already have big, big yellow... No, we don't. So big yellow lozenge. And then, what was it? Small... Yep, small yellow circle. There you go.
Choose a figure of the other size. Let's do it!
Alright, so we know what to do here. I have it screenshot, so we cannot fail. If the last figure is a circle, choose a blue figure. If not, choose a yellow one. Okay, is the last one a circle? It is! We need a blue... we need a blue. We need the blue! Let's go in with 2.
This is your first error.
Okay. The last figure was a circle, choose a blue figure. Which we fucking did. So they changed the rule. That's great.
They're all circles in the order of figures. The big blue circle, small blue circle, then a small yellow circle.
Okay. Well, we don't have a choice of doing that then, do we?
You have big yellow lozenge and small yellow lozenge.
Just go with number 1.
Okay.
This is gonna be a different rule.
This is your second error.
Well, I wonder what it could be.
Small yellow lozenge.
Okay.
Takes us to big yellow lozenge, small blue circle, small yellow circle.
So maybe this one's backwards. Maybe if the last figure was a lozenge, choose a blue figure. If not, choose a yellow one. We're gonna assume that. All right.
There is one blue thing here.
All right. Small blue circle.
This is your third error.
Oh, this is just a fun game, everybody. So fun. All right. Well, eventually what I'm going to do is get a catalog of all the possible rules, and I'll be flipping the bird all the way through here.
Here we go, like, you will know all the rules, so when you see a situation...
Well, I know this. I even have, like, the beginning sheets.
I would say, like, you screen cap all of the options. Like, fuck
At
you.
this rate, it probably will. Okay. Let's see.
Damn it. I would have muted myself, but then you have to hear music.
So 1 minute, folks. I gotta figure out what the fuck the problem is here.
The problem is fans. They probably use Photoshop, wink wink.
Probably do, those sons of bitches. They're photoshopping these fucking answers. Just trying to figure out why our first one actually makes sense. Because that was the first one that had to be a lozenge. Why? Maybe these ones just have to change one element. Because that's what's happened here. Each one changes one element of the thing.
I don't know. I was a cardboard box major. Don't do logic puzzles.
Well, it seems that number 2 would be the answer if that theory is correct, so let's try it.
Okay. You made the right choice.
Okay. Okay, going on that assumption, let's see. Which one has... Well, we already did a small yellow lozenge. Do we have... Oh, we do have a big yellow circle. Big yellow circle, number 2.
That is correct.
Excellent work, May. We had a big blue circle. We have is the first one on the list. Small blue lozenge would not work. Big blue lozenge. Okay, now none of these answers work unless we have duplicates.
Well, if we're following the same rule you thought of, then the big blue circle would be the only correct answer.
Yep. Well, let's see if it is. There's nothing to lose here. We have a time machine.
That is your 4th error. The rule was, if the last figure is a circle, choose a small figure. If not, choose a big one.
Okay. So another one of these bullshit ones. Well, that's good. We can just expect bullshit ones on each one of these. God damn it. I was goddamning something else.
Just have a rest. Start the game. This might just be one that, alternates between the shapes. I would say the shapes is what's being alternated here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're all freaking big this time. It's either that or color.
And it can't be color because there's 2 color options.
Okay. Well, let's try a circle then.
Yep.
Good
Now
catch
there's
there.
one lozenge option.
Okay.
And then there's...
2 circles? Oh no! What
The
could it mean?
pattern, what does it mean? But one of them's big. And they've all been big up to this point.
That's what she said. But anyway, let's go with 3.
Grow up, Lethan.
Have some fun, Grimith. Small? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And the only option is the same shape as the one that came before, so the rule interpretation was incorrect. Maybe it's the color alternating thing? Maybe it's, if you can't do that, do that.
Well, I don't think the first one's that complicated. At least it hasn't been our last 2 playthroughs. Who knows?
Our options are a big blue
I would go with option 3.
small blue lozenge. Deviating from the big path, but it does do the color path, and it does do the shape path. That is your first error.
All shapes must be big. Okay, go with big blue circle then.
You made the right choice.
Big yellow lozenge.
You made the right choice. Choose a figure of the same size. We got an error.
You know, it behooves you to get errors and actually keep track of them.
Let's do it. Okay, so round 2. Big yellow lozenge, small yellow circle, small blue circle.
Alright, so we know this one, if it's like the other ones, will be a if last figure was blank, choose a blank. If not, choose other blank. They're going to be the same field as well. So if you look at the first one, the last one was a big yellow circle. Or a big yellow lozenge. You know what I mean. So perhaps if it was a lozenge, pick a circle. Well, that wouldn't be it, because the third one negates that. Well, we can just go with the thing. So if the last one was a circle, or a lozenge, choose a big one. Okay, so it does another field on those ones. Was that the same way on the earlier one? Let's see. Let me get up another of my images here.
Alright. Logic puzzle. Logic puzzle. Puzzling. Puzzling with all that logic. Yeah. Logic. Such logic. Oh, damn logic.
Okay, actually, both times we did this, it was the if last figure was a circle, in both cases. On one it was choose a blue figure, and on the other one it was choose a small figure. Alright. Well, if that's the case, let me bring back up the Skype window here.
Alright.
So if the last figure was a circle, which it isn't, choose a small one. Okay. It could actually be that rule. The last one was a circle.
Because our current one is a circle. That's the one we're on right now.
It's hard to keep this all in your head. I actually wouldn't mind a notepad right now. A real one.
Alright.
I got it. Okay. We saw how useful that was last time. Big yellow circle. And then a small yellow circle.
No, it's a big yellow lozenge, Lethal.
Lozenge. There you go. Thank you, Grandma.
And then a small yellow circle, and then a small blue circle.
Alright, so...
And your options are big yellow lozenge, which would be if, say, if the last... I don't know. I don't do logic puzzles. Don't even fucking care.
You know, the fastest way I was thinking to probably figure this out would be to write a little program, but we're not going to do that shit. Because that's effectively what it does on each one of these. It just writes its own... Well, it has a little program for it. Okay, well, let's go with the second step. Let's see. If it's a circle, choose blue. Okay, let's assume it's that. If it's not, then yellow. Alright, so does that actually figure out? Okay, it's a lozenge, so it's not, then yellow. Okay, that works. It's a circle, then blue. Yeah, that works. Okay. We'll assume that's the rule. If it is a circle, then it is blue. If it's not, then it's yellow. Okay, so it's a circle. So it has to be blue. We're going with the small blue circle. Or big blue circle.
That's the right choice.
Excellent work, mate.
And now...
It's still a circle, so it has to be blue. So we could go with either of the top options if my theory is correct. So let's see if one is possible. If it's not, then we're going to have to revise this.
I think only one of these answers can be the correct answer, Lethal.
That's what I thought, too.
So in that case...
perhaps it's big and small? Let's see. because we have seen that variation of this as well.
It's like mathematics. You can still get the right answer with an incorrect method.
It's true. It actually helps me to write this shit out in pseudocode. That's one way I'm doing it. Okay. So if circle, then big. Now that wouldn't work out because, of course, we have we have lines 2 and 3, so it doesn't have to do with the size, unless it's a lozenge. No, it still wouldn't make any sense. Let's try 1.
Small blue lozenge is your first error.
Okay, so, and that was a small blue lozenge.
It was a small blue lozenge.
Oh, the excitement. Okay, so which rule would that violate? That's what you gotta do in these. You have to figure out why it violates it.
Putting us to work here at the start of the session.
Yeah, it is. This is the hardest one of these we've taken.
I want to go back to doing art.
I want to go back to rocking out and racing Fonzers. That's where I really shined. God damn these fucking if statements, because that's all it is if this, then this. So why would that not work? Maybe it's based on the first field. Let's see. If big. If it's big, then it has to be a circle? No. I mean, if that was the case, that's how it'd have to be.
If big, then circle, but those two options were small, like, so...
Okay, maybe if yellow, then circle? Will that work? No, because there's blues. Okay.
I like your idea of just brute forcing it by learning all of the rules.
I know actually trying to use your goddamn brain in this one is a bit of a pain. This is definitely the most mind-bending one we've had, trying to figure out what the rule is based on what we've seen. It could be another rule we haven't even seen, archetype.
This is the part where I say there are some of these that I never even completed or kicked to my brother because he does logic shit. And
I was going to say an architect would probably be good at this shit. Okay, well, let's do it a different way. Let's try to figure out why these two answers that are available to us would be correct. So we have the big blue circle, which is our last line.
Yes, your big blue circle is your last line. Now, why is the small yellow lozenge correct with the rule, or why is the small blue circle correct with the rule?
Okay, they're all different here. Yeah, it's completely opposite. Okay. And it really could be simpler. It may not be this if statement shit. Okay, that's not it. I was thinking maybe it was the one difference, but no, there's ones with 1 and 2 differences. We just had the small blue lozenge, which wasn't right. God damn. I know this is exciting viewing, folks, but this is what you have to do to figure this shit out. If you're not going to just brute force it by figuring out all the rules.
You just let all those people sit at home with their correct answers, Leo. It'll be fine.
It's true. They can use a timeline with all their correct answers. They're all mine. Okay, I had them lethal.
No, they'll post them in the comments for you.
Of course they will. As is their birthright.
You won't get notifications for them because they're not your comments.
Oh, unless they have plus lethal feline, then I get to know about it.
Oh, there you go, everyone. You can type in plus lethal feline.
Yep. Tell me how I suck.
Sounds like an open invitation.
Well, it kind of was. Alright, let's go back to the thing. If blue. No, we already tried that one. And clearly, the blue has no pertinent, or the color has no pertinence on what this next thing's going to be because they're all circle. The size have anything to do with it? No. They might have two fucking rules. It might be if it's...
If big, choose different shape.
That might be it, actually.
No, but small blue circle alternate into big blue circle. So that doesn't work.
Yeah, and also that wouldn't work with our last answer because we had small blue lozenge, which would have alternated the shape if big.
Well, it was incorrect.
Yep, I know. I'm just trying to better understand this. Fucking fans.
At least one of us is.
And if it was a small blue circle, it would get in a loop, so it must be small yellow lozenge. But why?
Well, we can click on it, and then if it's
Okay,
right or
let's
wrong,
see.
then yes,
Small yellow lozenge. Let's see if it is correct.
that is the right choice.
I
So
figured
it's
as
not
much.
small
It'd have
yellow circle. So, a small yellow lozenge. So, if last option was no, that wouldn't work. Your options are big yellow lozenge, big yellow circle, small blue lozenge. And repeats are possible, it just depends on the rule. It only looks at the last shape. Which in this case is small yellow lozenge.
I wonder if it's that simple. If... No, you said that before. You said the big shape, choose opposite shape. And we already disproved that with the small blue lozenge.
If big shape, choose opposite shape. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do have...
I actually want to say small blue lozenge here, but I couldn't.
That's what I was
tell you
thinking
why.
too, as well. Also, that would make sense looking at the pattern that we're seeing, but we know this game is full of shit, and we don't know what the goddamn rule is.
The game is not full of shit. We don't know what the answer to the logic puzzle is.
The logic rule that we can't know. Otherwise, the terrorists win. Well, you can go small blue lozenge.
That's the right choice. Now I want to say big blue lozenge. Based on the pattern.
Sure.
Because, we had big yellow lozenge, and then we alternated to small, different shape, and then we went to different color, and then we went to different size. So we had big blue circle, then we alternated both size and color when we didn't alternate color there. Oh well. Big blue lozenge is the right choice.
Good. Next. Locking it in.
Yes.
Alright, Mr. Wizard, so if that's the ticket, then the next one would be a circle, right?
Small, big, and then I would say small. Neither are they. They're all big. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're the dog at the computer. No idea what he's doing.
No idea what I'm doing.
You pour some tea and we'll figure this shit out. We got plenty of samples to derive the pattern from here. We should not have that big a fucking deal. Or it shouldn't be that big a fucking deal.
Cardboard box major.
I don't want to hear your goddamn excuses.
Cardboard box major. My brain is actually deflecting any attempts for me to understand this right now. It has like a shield, like a little bubble. I'm not really putting anything together.
You're like, I was gonna say, you're like Coco at the computer. Just give me my kitten already and let me eat bananas.
Every time we've had something big, we've changed shapes. So that gives us 2 options. Every time we've had something big, we've also changed colors. We've changed both shapes and colors with something big. Which would leave us with big yellow circle.
Sound logic to me there, Grimith. I say to it.
Yellow circle is correct.
There you go. See?
The rule
You say you
was,
can't.
if the last figure is big, choose a yellow figure. If not, choose a blue one. The last figure is big, choose a yellow figure. If not, choose a blue one.
I wrote down, I almost had it. I went big and then shape, but no, it was the color. God damn it, Lethal.
Well, only one error, despite not really understanding the rule at all.
The Thanes would be impressed.
Which leaves us with a total of 2 flaws. And our
Also, I
position
just
is-
noticed.
What?
Some of these people are already loonies. Get the fuck out of here.
I know, right? You still have individuals who've not made any errors.
I know. Like fucking Onik up there.
See, I imagine everyone except for you would at least make 1 error, so that if you had 0 errors, you would have flawless victory. I don't know what happens with ties. Sudden death! Pattern in...
Launch your way out of a cardboard box before your opponent.
You got through the 3rd round. This time it was more difficult than in the 1st round. You thought sitting in the barn waiting for the final round. That's alright. 2/3 of the way are behind. I hope my luck won't turn. And this is the first time we'll see the 3rd round together. We have big blue circle, big yellow lozenge, small blue circle.
Okay, well, seeing how this game goes, it could be a variety of goddamn things. It could be an and statement thrown in, like, if big and circle, choose yellow lozenge.
Like, naturally I want to pick small yellow lozenge because I think it fits the beautiful flavoring, but I couldn't fucking tell you why.
I was gonna say, it
sounds
certainly
pretty.
does. And it
sounds
works
pretty.
with the rule I just pulled out of my ass, so go with your heart, Grimith.
This is your first error.
Damn it, Grimith.
But the heart is wrong.
But
Big
it's nothing
blue
but heart,
circle,
Grimith.
big yellow lozenge. Small blue circle, small yellow lozenge. So, in the case of with these 3 shapes, it's difficult to determine. So we're not alternating colors and shapes every single fucking time. How about that? So we obviously had a shift between the 1st and the 2nd one, which could be like, if blue, choose a different shape.
Yeah, it could be circle, then choose a yellow figure. If not, choose a blue figure.
Yeah, if circle, choose a yellow figure.
And see, if it was that rule, it would make sense that your small yellow lozenge would fail there, right?
Yes.
Because that would be yellow.
Yes, if circle, choose a yellow figure. Well,
Oh, maybe
yes, if circle, choose a yellow figure, if not, choose a blue one. But that wouldn't explain why you're alternating. Like, small yellow lozenge and small yellow circle would both work in that case, and one of them was obviously wrong.
Well, let's see. Maybe it's the same rule we saw last time. If big, choose a yellow figure. But then we'd have that one.
And then we'd have, yeah. Then not, we'd choose a blue one. So if big, choose a yellow figure. We're small, and they're both yellow.
Yep. We already know the colors aren't the test. as it were, because we're not testing the color. We're not going if blue change shape. If blue big, if not small.
If blue big, if not small. That could work.
Let me write that down, just in case we're right. And go ahead and choose...
The big yellow lozenge?
Yes.
That's correct. If blue big, if not small. There's 2 small options here, though.
Wait, I'm just writing down some stuff. I'm not confounded yet.
That was the sound of Lethal, like, swiveling the pen to, like, stab himself in the eye.
No, it's not that bad yet. Okay. Alright, so that rule does hold up. It would be small here. We do have 2 small options.
Right, so... Right, and
there is only one correct option,
there's only
like
one
you
correct
said.
answer.
Alright. Perhaps the test is on something else then. It was just a convenient happenstance that I stumbled into the correct answer. Okay, well... Perhaps the color still is the test, but maybe... I think we saw last time that didn't actually work out with the thing. With the error we made. Because I think we tried a lozenge.
Yes, we tried small yellow lozenge.
Maybe it would work. No, we did try. Let me, Okay, good. Good. There could be two fucking tests on there. It's impossible to know.
We have been alternating color and shape thus far. And there is only one circle option. It's the same color, but there's only one circle option right now.
Yep, the small yellow circle.
But I tried alternating. I tried alternating before, and there were 2 lozenge options, and I picked the wrong one. So it's obviously not based in alternating shape based solely on that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all yellow, so we're keeping the same color.
We only alternate the shape and the size. So what the hell's the tell? If blue big?
If yellow, then small? No, there's 2 small options.
Yeah, that's the rule we had.
Yeah.
Just in the opposite fashion. God damn this game. I'm just waiting for it to be 2 goddamn things, 2 tests. Because it's going to be.
Huh? You can spend an error and try to eliminate the situation.
Okay. How about this? If blue circle, then big.
If blue circle, then big. Okay. Well, if blue circle, then big, that eliminates us to our 2 small options that we have.
Damn it, Bobby.
Like, you basically just added the circle descriptor to
Yes.
the same thing that we've had going here.
If yellow lozenge, then small. That would still work.
Like, we need to determine whether we change between circle and lozenge. I would say circle.
Alright, you want to go with small yellow circle?
Yes.
Make it so.
That's the right choice.
So why the fuck is it the right choice?
We're constantly alternating the shapes. And so we have two of the same lozenge shapes coming up next. So it's not purely just a shape thing. There's also some other stuff involved that I can't see because I have a cardboard box in the way.
You're doing all right with that cardboard box.
Nope. This is like whenever I had math tests and I get the right answer through incorrect work. I just try to like fucking throw shit together like it's right there. Half credit. God damn it.
All right. Now we've gotten to a point we've never had before. We've never had a yellow circle in this. So this is the turning point. We need to figure out what the hell the deal is here.
Or just get lucky. Use the 200 luck. Get the right answer all the time without understanding why. Okay,
so perhaps the test is the shape? Okay, if circle, then what? If that's the test.
If it's circle, then change color? No, but then why the fuck would it go otherwise change shape? If circle, then change color, otherwise change shape.
Maybe circle big. I mean, the first one doesn't really have to be a small circle, right?
Circle, change color, otherwise change shape. But they changed color from the second to the third option anyway, so it doesn't work.
Let's see, would that work with option... I think it was that one. So, if circle, which it was...
No, my idea wouldn't work that I just said.
Okay, I think I got it. I think it's, if the shape is a circle, then you change to a big. If it's not, then you choose a small. That works for everything we've seen.
Okay, so what are we picking?
Alright, well, since it is a circle, we need to choose a big thing.
There's two
Unfortunately, there's two big things. God damn it, the hell. Maybe you have to choose a big yellow thing? You know, it's just crazy enough to work. Big yellow lozenge. Make it so, Mr. Grimith.
Wrong.
Fucking cocks. Okay, big yellow lozenge. Not work there. That's what I get for trying.
So big blue lozenge?
Certainly could be. That's all I got for you, man.
Alright, well.
It could just be alternating fucking shape and size. Hell if I know.
And it's not big blue lozenge. So the correct answer was small blue circle. Both big blue lozenge and big yellow lozenge were incorrect.
Okay. Oh.
So if...
Just go ahead and click on the small blue circle so we can see the rest of it.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay. The last time we had a small blue circle, we picked a big yellow lozenge. Now, that's obviously not on the board right now. We only have one big thing, though. We ended up changing both color and shape, but maybe that didn't matter, because it was the only... Well, no, because... If blue...
It could be...
Big. No, we're in the same fucking category.
It could be even more obtuse. It could be, instead of having the same field change, it could change opposite other fields. Like, if circle, then big. If not, then choose blue. It could be something obtuse like that. Let's see if we can find something like that.
Okay. Let's find something obtuse.
This game is obtuse. It's a logic puzzle. You can have a rule that has stuff like that, right?
Well, we won't know how complicated this rule is until we crash and burn or somehow clear through it, despite not knowing the rule.
Alright, let's see if this works. So it's not my earlier suggestion of if circle big, if not small. How about if not blue? Would that work? Let's see. Okay, we got a circle, change to yellow, right? Or it's big. Good. It's a lozenge, change to blue. It's a circle, change to the big. It's a lozenge, it changes to yellow. Fuck.
See, every option here, by the way, is blue. It's not alternating color.
Okay. It wouldn't be if circle then yellow.
Small blue circle is already on the board as well, so I don't think we would repeat it with the same choice unless the rule is really that.
Yeah, well, you know, with a certain rule, you could get repeats like that.
Right, but the last time we had it, like, I don't understand why we would repeat that since every single thing changed the last time we had a small blue circle.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously every single thing can't change right now.
Yep.
See, if every single thing changed and that was fine, and I don't remember what the other answer choices were then, they could have both been circles, and then that was a lozenge.
Mm-hmm.
We only have one lozenge answer.
Okay, so perhaps it's based on that then. Okay.
Every time we've had blue, we've changed shape, at the very least.
Okay.
And every time we've had yellow, we haven't necessarily... well, no, every time we've had yellow, we've changed shape, too. No, except for this thing we had here between small yellow circle and small blue circle. That's the first small yellow thing we've had.
Let's see if that works. If blue, then lozenge.
If blue, then change shape. If not blue, then... well, yellow changes shape too at some point.
Yeah.
And we didn't change shape from yellow to blue.
Yep. Well, like you said, there's only one lozenge, and that would fit if we just had to change the shape, and it didn't have to be an exact shape. So let's try it.
That is the fourth error.
Well, piss.
The rule was, if the last figure is blue, choose a big figure.
I had
If
the right
not,
idea.
Choose a circle.
So it was obtuse like that. There's my print screen. Excellent.
Good thing you got that in time. Quest failed. Alright. In the next episode, because this one went an hour and 3 minutes, we logic. I'm gonna get a drink.